Hello! In this video, we're going to talk about the third conditional. In previous videos, we talked about other conditional structures, the zero conditional, which is used for facts. For example, if you heat water, it boils. You have seen the first conditional structure, which is used for real or likely situations and they result in the present or the future. For example, if it rains, we won't go to the beach. And you've seen the second conditional structure, which is used for unlikely situations and they result in the present or the future. For example, if I were rich, I would buy a house by the lake. In this video, we're going to talk about the third conditional. The third conditional is the only conditional structure that refers to the past. It's used for unreal situations in the past and their unreal result in the past. Let's write that down. Let's now look at the form. In a conditional structure, you always have if. If is followed by the situation. The situation in a third conditional structure is written using the past perfect. Then you have a comma and the result. The result in a first conditional structure is written using would, have, and the past participle of the verb. Instead of would, you could have another modal verb, for example, could, might, or should. You could also write this first conditional structure starting with the result, but then you don't write the comma. Let's have an example. Imagine we talk about yesterday. Yesterday you had a test, you didn't study much. We could write what would have happened if you had studied more. So, if you had studied more, comma, so here you have the situation using the past perfect, then the comma, now the result. If you had studied more, what would have happened? Well, you would have had a better mark. You would have had, would have, and the past participle of the verb, a better mark. So here you have the situation using the past perfect, and here you have the result using would, have, and the past participle of the verb. We could have written another sentence like, if you had studied more, you could have had a better mark, or you should have had a better mark. Vous auriez dû avoir une meilleure note, ou vous auriez pu avoir une meilleure note. Or even with might. You might have had a better mark. Il se pourrait que tu aurais eu une meilleure note. Or should. Tu aurais dû avoir une meilleure note. You have different options here. Okay. So let's have another example. Imagine this happened to me really. I bought some nice salad plants and I planted them in my garden. I was looking forward to eating them soon, but what happened overnight? Snails came and ate my salad. So, if I had known that there were snails in my garden, well, I wouldn't have planted my salad. I wouldn't have planted my salad. But I've planted my salad and they ate all the salad. Too bad. So you could write this sentence the other way around, starting with the result. I wouldn't have planted my salad if, and in this case you don't put the comma, if I had known that there were snails in my garden. You could also ask questions using the third conditional structure. For example, what would you have done if you had passed the test? As it's a third conditional structure, everything here is in the past, so it's totally unreal. If you had passed it, means you haven't passed the test. Vu que c'est une phrase au troisième conditionnel, tout est dans le passé, donc rien de tout ça n'est vrai. What would you have done? Qu'est-ce que vous auriez fait si vous aviez réussi le test que vous n'avez pas passé, hein, vu que c'est dans le passé et vous ne l'avez pas passé? Ah ben, peut-être. If I had passed the test, I would have had a drink with my friends. Si j'avais réussi le test, j'aurais bu un verre avec mes amis, mais je n'ai pas réussi le test, donc je n'ai pas bu le verre avec mes amis. Au lieu de ça, j'ai continué à étudier, par exemple. Okay. So I hope you understood the third conditional, when to use it, and its form. Let's now have a live example of the third conditional. Have a very nice day. See you soon.